The light gray Central Asian country, also known as Markavol, and officially known as the state of Markavol, was a landlocked country located in Central Asia. In Asia, it shared a land border with Kazakhstan and the light cyan Central Asian country to the north, Tunu Tuva to the east, and Xinjiang, Tibet, and the dark blue Central Asian country to the south, formed in Episode 19. It was one of the longest-lasting states in the region in Wicso. History. Episode 19, Foundation. In Episode 19, Blue Team did not decide on a rule for their country and did not decide on an ideology. This leads to civil war, where half of the country is Markavol, where they invade more territory. However, they push back. But another country gets involved, invading, and more provinces are against the Blue Team, who are able to handle the two-front war, where they collapse. As a result of the peace treaty, Markavol gains independence. Episode 20, Expansion. In Episode 20, Russia becomes popular and a lot of people move there. Lots of people move away from Markavol, and so they try to copy him as Markavol expands into the north. And the leader says, "I will be a strong leader." However, it makes the country more unstable. Episode 21. In Episode 21, Blue Team invades the Yellow Team, where the Yellow Team pushes back, takes their capital, and some provinces join Markavol because they hate that their government is not focusing on them. Eventually, they surrender to the Yellow Team. As a result of the peace treaty, Markavol gained a lot of land. Episode 26. In Episode 26, Yellow Team has a civil war, and Markavol takes advantage of this. While they're distracted, they enter into Yellow Team territory and invade the land, where they do a lot of damage to the Yellow Team. Eventually, all three countries that invaded Yellow Team collapse. In the peace treaty, Markavol gained land in the west. AdizzPro's said something about Markavol surrounding Blue Team on all three sides, which he said, "The voices are telling me to erase from existence. However, I will refrain for now." Episode 28. In Episode 28, the Blue Team is not able to handle the economic crisis, and inflation goes through the roof when they print trillions of dollars. Eventually, the government collapses, and the country enters into anarchy. Markavol annexes it without doing anything. Episode 33, Coalition. In Episode 33, the Markavol leader is not popular, and they are a dictator, and the surrounding countries do not like them. The army has a lot of different groups where they all consider the army, where they are not fully under the country's control, and where the army blows up, something in surrounding countries, because they do not like the government. When the army comes out and says the Markavol government told us to do this, Markavol gets a coalition of Kazakhstan Green Team and Brown Team, where they invade into the territory of Markavol, and some join the country with open arms. Kazakhstan does impressive combat, where they capture a major city and another one. The Green Team takes over provinces and regions, and Markavol pays some armies to attack the countries where they push back. Brown Country. Eventually, a new offensive opens where armies are not there for now. Eventually, the two armies merge towards the capital. The supplies are fixed, which helps Markavol push back. The attackers and armies from Markavol help to push back Green Team. However, Kazakhstan takes more land in the north, which was not defended, and Brown Country pushes back, and then Markavol retreats troops in Green Team, where they are forced to surrender before the leader is shot. As a result of the peace treaty, Markavol loses a lot of land and gets a new government. Episode 40, First Collapse. In Episode 40, Russia does a response to the invasion of a Yellow Team, where Russia invaded Markavol, where the invasion with ease first in the north captured a lot of provinces. Eventually, the capital, and met up with the border of the Brown Team, where Markavol fell. In the peace treaty, Markavol is fully annexed. Episode 51, Rebirth. In Episode 51, Russia collapses due to nukes and invasion by many countries where the economy was destroyed. Episode 65, War. In Episode 65, Markavol and a dark blue team are over a family affair where both leaders, who are cousins, are debating on a united union over a historical family treaty not even signed, and the government will be located in the south. The council goes to Markavol, and they say our family did not sign the treaty where the dark blue team invades and takes some territory. However, they get pushback when Markavol enters dark blue team territory. The dark blue team signs a secret treaty with Kazakhstan where they say, if you join the war, we will grant you half of their country, and Kazakhstan joins the war. Eventually, Kazakhstan has a fight with the HRE, which distracts them from invading Markavol. The dark blue team pushes back against Markavol. However, Markavol pushes back the dark blue team and Kazakhstan to the capital, where they surrender. In the peace treaty, they have a neutral deal between all of them, where it's held in the green team. As a result of the peace treaty, they lose land in the south and east. Episode 80, Second Collapse. Markavol has a stupid war with two countries, where they have an ego show-off, where all dictators think they are better than the others. And Markavol dictator brainwashed his people to think he is the best dictator, where it's very North Korea-like. And it's like 3 North Koreas going to war because they do not know which Kim Jong-un is better, and all 3 countries declare war on each other. The war may be funded. However, people being brainwashed sign up for the military, where all countries send their troops across the border. The gray team and dark blue team Markavol send their troops, and they kill each other where Markavol enters in the south and the dark blue team sends their troops. The war is so bad that the whole military is bad. Even people watch the military and join. But the Assembly of Nations got involved to do something with all those countries. Tibet, Kazakhstan, and the Gold Chinese country, where the Gold Chinese country and the rest of the countries send their troops to capture the capital and send the dictator to prison. All countries fall where they do a vote for them to be annexed or given a new government, and the vote is to be annexed by the attackers. As a result of the peace treaty, Kazakhstan and the light cyan Asian country underwent partition.
The legacy, and there's not really much besides if enough rebelled, then Central Asia will look a lot different, because without that rebellion, a lot of things will have changed, and Caspia will have formed an empire from episodes 51 to 60 possibly. And yeah, this is all for today's video. If you prefer my voice, which is like, I can't pronounce words right, and my voice does not sound that good, so do you prefer the AI that I use for this video or my regular voice? The benefits of AI, it speaks clearly, while me, I do not. But it will take the best though. And I make comedy. And yeah, I guess you can choose for the next video if I use AI or my real voice. So yeah, see you guys later, and if you liked the video, like and subscribe, and if you don't, unsubscribe. Now goodbye. Tickle tickle.